Headline: RFK Jr. as Health Secretary. Good for Bitcoin, bad for seed oils. Published at 1:36 p.m. UTC, February 14, 2025. Instead of a Bible, a satirical publication photoshopped Robert F. Kennedy Jr. putting his hand on a stake during yesterday's swearing-in ceremony as U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services. It might have been fake news, but it was apropos commentary on yesterday's celebrations among a curious type of pro-RFK Bitcoin, BTC, maximalist. Despite his cabinet position being far beneath the presidency to which he originally aspired, Bitcoiners still celebrated his appointment and Senate confirmation. Although he's tasked with roles having nothing to do with BTC, the U.S. Treasury, the Commerce Department, or the Federal Reserve, RFK Jr. has endeared himself to a loud cohort of maximalists who prioritize diet and health as much as crypto. RFK has signaled his devotion to Bitcoin for years. Indeed, he's publicly stated that he invested most of his wealth in the currency, calling it a currency of freedom. He also purchased at least 21 Bitcoins for himself, plus 3 for each of his 7 children. Subheading: RFK Jr. ran for president on a pro-Bitcoin platform. When he was running for U.S. president, Kennedy platformed several pro-BTC proposals. He endorsed the idea of a strategic Bitcoin reserve, SBR, eliminating taxes on BTC transactions, using BTC to hedge against inflation, and classifying it as IRS 1031 exchange eligible. He also said the U.S. government should transfer its then 200,000 BTC holdings from criminal seizures to the U.S. Treasury. More important than these pro-BTC campaign promises, none of which came true, RFK Jr. is a leader of the anti-seed oil and pro-red meat diet movements that have become popular within a segment of the Bitcoin community. Subheading: Bitcoin and Steaks. Leaders of this Bitcoin subsegment epitomize carnivory as an optimal diet for disease prevention and hormone regulation. Although the diet has nothing to do with BTC per se, carnivory dinners are nevertheless a staple at conferences. Because RFK Jr. now has the authority to shape U.S. food policy as health secretary, many Bitcoiners seem to think that he can help advance a Bitcoin standard by reducing seed oils and increasing red meat and saturated fats on America's dinner plate. So yesterday, a group of social media influencing Bitcoiners celebrated his swearing in. Although his relationship to Bitcoin isn't understood by most people, to a certain type of Bitcoiner, his appointment makes perfect sense. This recording is AI generated. Get more crypto news at protos.com.